Do we want toast? Yeah, let's do some toast. Hi, everybody. Oranges need to be... Maybe get some orange juice. Fresh squeezed orange juice. Good morning. Welcome to Divorce Diaries, a live stream. Good morning, beauty. You're the first one in. We got to do a retake of 20K because we lost a few, but we're going to be hitting it today. And good morning. Good morning, Brad Piddles. Did you get your gift card? Pete Sofer, good morning. Did you get your gift card? 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 The winery, Cedar Rose Vineyards, 10% off Divorce Diaries. He sent you a code. Cedar Rose Vineyards is our partner. We had it yesterday, and then it went down to I think we have to get 8 more again, or 10 more. That's okay. We're there. We're just, That's great. So, welcome to Divorce Diaries live stream. We have a show on Thursday. We have a live stream with Candy Clear on Wednesday. We have an open mic tonight that's part of a show that does a bucket pull. And that's at 6, so I have to be there early to get on that mic. I told you guys last week I was gonna go to the mic the show, the best of, and then they said, no, we don't have any tonight. And then they ended up having it, and I took the dance class instead. But I am glad I took the dance class because what ended up happening is that the content I get from the class helps some of my social media stuff. Yes, it's at the dojo. There's a show tonight at the dojo, but there's a mic before, and then we do the bucket pull. He does a bucket pull, but I don't know if I can save the bucket pull because my daughter's in practice and I have no one to pick her up afterwards. So I probably can't do the bucket pull. I'm still gonna put my name in there. Good for you, beauty. Look at you hitting goals. So today I want to work 3 minutes. It's a 3-minute set you have to do. And I want to do a new one that I didn't do the last time I was here. What's up, 83 of us in here? Holla to the Monday. Monday's the new Friday. I put some eye cream on my eyes. What do you think? No? I don't know if we can see the difference. So welcome. We have our sponsor, Cedar Rose Vineyards, behind us. 10% off using code Divorce Diaries. How was everybody's weekend? Was it beautiful? Was it amazing? You got to see me a little bit yesterday. I was at my boyfriend's house with our kids. Well, they were out and they came back and we did a little day together. So it's here. It's here. What is on the agenda is that I have a private show on Thursday. Whoops. And I'm also interviewing Candy Clear on the live stream on Wednesday. So we have some things going on. Another competition weekend, so it's a little tight with gigs until next week. But I'm excited. And I can't wait. I want to just get more and more spots. I did get a spot in Austin on an open mic. That's another bucket pull spot. Or not, it's not a bucket pull spot. But I had to say, well, I can't be down there for Tuesday. So I got to plan. I got to get gig. I want to put my name in the bucket for Kill Tony. But money is tight to travel. Hi, Guerrilla Radios. Hi. Hello, Leo or Charani. What does get dedicated at your church mean? I have no clue what that means. Do you guys leave your butter out of the fridge or do you leave it in the fridge? Come on, we've got 137 of you. Again. And we can hit that like button, guys. Do you leave your butter out or do you put it in the fridge? Hello, Leo. Brad. I gotta do a members only video today too. I know which video I'm gonna use too. How old am I? I'm 44. You're asking Brad how old he is? Hang on. I don't have a plate. No. There's no plates. We gotta put this on a mini plate. Carlos, what's going on? You're 67. I need more vitamins. Oh, my eye bags are a sign of a vitamin deficiency. Well, thank you. I will talk to my doctor about that. I'm almost out of this coffee already. Oh my gosh. Okay. I should have taken the one that I have in my boyfriend's house, but I will say I made it work yesterday without the cream. But I'm super. You're 50? Yeah, I'm gonna put your age bracket in the chat. Oh shit. I always pat down the coffee, but then I just fucked it up. All right, here we go. 152 of you are in here. Hit that like button. Are divorced, married, or single? We're talking about what's going on this week. We have a show coming up in Chicago, March 28th. March 28th. Get your tickets in Babs Comedy Club. I will be performing. And I'm excited. Oh, this guy goes in on my looks. You are definitely a scientist. I have speed dating this week. I hope that goes well. Okay. Shout out to the speed daters in the group. What is it? What's your most what's something you feel like that you need in a relationship that is like I have to have this or I'm not gonna feel like this is part of it? Like affection, hugs, kisses, text, what is it? Is there something you guys need in your like when you date somebody that you need to have that's like a not a deal breaker, I guess a deal breaker. Look at this mini plate. I don't have any clean plates because I'm washing my dishes. That you definitely feel like, hey, I need this at all times in a relationship. You want to feel loved. How do you feel loved? I gotta put my sweatshirt back on. I'm cold in here. It's cold in this house. I have my leggings on underneath when I'm cold. Here, you know what? I know what I'll do. I'll start. I want to stretch with you guys, and I don't want to. This is going to be hard too because I'm laying underneath. And I have my boyfriend's socks on again. It's been a great year. It's been also a weird year because I haven't been in a serious relationship in a long time. So this year, I have been in one for a long time now, 10 months. So it's like, whoa. Keep saying boyfriend. I'm like, it's weird to say that, but it's not weird to say that, you know? I think you liked my comment, your dance partners. Huh? Has to be respectful boundary. Hello, Angelo Bordo Lopez. We don't want to know how you feel with your fingers. It's gross. I'm gonna put milk in here. I gotta like do some sort of like, because I feel cold as F right now. Cold. Get warm. Get warm with me. I don't have a plate. This is so annoying. Drink your water. Talking about taking vitamins today. I don't take vitamins. I don't know if I should. Actually, you know what? I'm supposed to take. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do orange. I'm supposed to take my calcium, so that is a vitamin. We're gonna make homemade fresh orange juice, and we're gonna get warm. We're gonna make it to 20K for real this time. Not that we didn't do it yesterday, but then the numbers went down because we are a growing channel, a budding channel. My show has been a TV pilot on Prime. It's a web series on this channel on True TV Plus. It's also a comedy special you can watch on Next Up Comedy or on Prime and on True TV. I have vitamin D capsules as well, but it's because of calcium. Is that vitamin D? Yeah, I guess so. That's why I love the sun. Here comes the sun. So upcoming, and we're gonna make our coffee, have our stretches, and we're gonna start putting comments in the chat for the. We're gonna make jokes about whatever you put in the chat. So for example, I'll put a word in the chat and I'll do a riff about it. That's what also the open mic is tonight. He throws out a topic and you have to respond to it. Okay. Hi! 100 in. You guys ever do fresh squeezed orange juice? We're gonna try it today because these are about to go bad. I love that one. So, divorced, married, or single? Put it in the chat. Divorced, married. This is just me squeezing it. I should really get like an orange squeezer, right? Hi, Chris. Oh, I guess this isn't gonna work that great if I do it like this. Is it? I'm getting this wet. You're divorced, are you really 67? 189 of you are in there. Hit this like button. I'm squeezing by hand orange juice so that I can have my orange juice. So I'm asking today in the chat, what do you need in a relationship that's not like, that you say this is not just a necessity, this is something like, I need it. Hugs, kisses, you need a good morning, you know, and I love you every day. It's just like there's a pit in there. Hi, divorced and 33 years old. What's up, Tyler? How long have you been divorced for? Put it in the chat. I've been divorced almost 11 years. Almost 11 years, baby. That's how much orange juice we're getting out of like 4 mandarins. You need to be respectful. Boundary goes, I keep finding red flags. What does boundaries mean for you guys? What's a boundary? Like somebody who is respectful of your parenting time, somebody who is not, what is a boundary for you? Mark Sharon, hello. It's been 5 years. Okay, so you're okay, so have you been dating? Are you in a new relationship? Why? I don't know why my relationships wind up in the gutter. Are they literally in the gutter? It's good. All right, this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mandarins. But they're about to go bad, so I said, let me take them. Why does your relationship end up in the gutter? I think dating is, first of all, very difficult for a lot of people. For most people, right? I think we are always looking think as you get older, you get very set in your ways too, where it's like compromise looks different. I do believe that. Hi! And I gotta get, my toast is not toasting right now. I don't know what's happening. Good morning, Matt Acoustic. So what are your boundaries in a relationship? That's another question we're asking. Put in the chat if you're divorced, married, or single. Someone said that a thing that they need in a relationship is boundaries. Boundaries with your significant other or their exes. What? Boundaries with what? I'd like to know. Because most of the time, we're talking on divorces, people have exes in the picture because of kids. Hi, 41 Grant. Well, Michelle, I can obviously say, well, you can't say you're taken if it's a first date, but that's great, first of all. But now you're in a full-blown relation with her? Okay. All right, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that, Chris. Get it. You're pure Club Med? What's that mean? Remember Club Med? Love that ASMR. So now, hold on. You went, I think grown adults who are focused on dating sound like children should get priorities and hobbies. Okay. Dating can be a hobby. Big part of the show was when I first got divorced was finding love again. And understanding what love really is from yourself, for yourself, with yourself. Love yourself, honey. You haven't started dating yet? That's okay. And being the best dad it can be. I'm just feeling happy being single for now. And that's very important. When you're happy being single and every day you're waking up happy, then keep that happy feeling because that's one of a kind, my friend. You got to be happy within yourself before I've discovered that over the years. I do love love. Like I love affection. I love partnership. I also like independence. And I noticed like I have that catch-22 where it's like as much, so there was a whole period of time where I'm like, all right, I would date emotionally unavailable men. And then when I'd find a guy who was available, not find a guy, but if I'd start dating them, then I would find something wrong with them. Or I'd be like, ugh, I'm not attracted to them. Well, most of the time it's like I'm not attracted to them. It's okay. Why do you think they obsess over it though? Hi, Tubbs. They're obsessing over it because a lot of people want like that love feeling. Oh, I can tell you right now, the topic at your lunch, Chris, that she's a Patriots fan and you're a Bills fan, it's going to be crazy. Watch out. Zinc, I seem bitter. Tyler, I am dating. I have a boyfriend. I love him, but I also love, yeah. Oh, we got 203 in here. How soon after divorce do you date? Put it in the chat. Oh, wow. So you got divorced because your current person was bringing up your exes? That's the thing us women do. We bring up your past because it haunts us. My boyfriend is not black. He's white. And he's been on the stream with me before. But I have dated black men. And for some reason, this person keeps coming in here talking about that, which is so, like, random. Why would you get married if you plan a divorce? I've had this in my stand-up before. Nobody's putting on their vision board, let me get divorced. Like, that's not on anybody's vision board unless someone's trying to profit. Unless someone's a gold digger. That's so bizarre. I used to get that. Like, what'd you get married for then? Just to get divorced and make fun of divorce? It's called healing through humor. But some people, like I said, some people say get so offended, like, oh my God. Well, the coffee tastes so good. Got my cream on today, honey, because I didn't have the cream yesterday. My boyfriend doesn't carry milk in his house. I actually don't believe, Kate Jeff, hello. I actually don't believe I'll ever be married. Not that I don't believe in marriage. I just don't believe I'll find someone to truly love me for me or be loyal to me. Oh, let's talk about this. You feel like you're never going to find someone that's going to be loyal. I mean, loyalty's a different, and loyalty looks different for people too. Like, I'm very loyal, but my loyalty for me looks different in the way someone else's loyalty looks different. Yes, Zing, thank you. If I am a ride or die for you, if someone has wronged you in your past, I'll wrong them in their future. But not everybody thinks like that. I'm kind of joking, but wait, hold up. We were separated a few times before we finally divorced, and every time GCDAVX 56. We were separated a few times before we finally divorced, and every time I dated, she threatened to find the women I was with and kick their ass, and she could do it too. So then, so you were getting divorced, and she would date, and then she would be like, "I'm gonna kick your ass." But then, well, then why did she want the divorce then? Good morning, Keith. What's good? Women do know what they want. Loyalty, respect, trust, affection. Good morning, Jake. Corn dog, I missed it. What do you mean? What is your definition of loyalty? Everybody put it in the chat. That toast was slamming. I do think that, I love how I start a sentence and then I just take a sip of my coffee. Loyalty is someone that is your, when I think of loyalty, I think of the mob, because the old school Italian mafia, because I'm not saying it's a great example because of the shit they dated, but that's loyalty, right? I think of loyalty, I think, look, I am going to be the loyalest person to my man, and if someone messes with my man, I'm like, I get a little like, my boyfriend's not like this, but he's like, let bygones be bygones type of guy. And I kind of agree with that. I do agree with it. The teacher in me, the person that would be in the school district teaching to her students, yeah, of course. But the Italian family loyalty comes first kind of mentality I was around growing up is about, this is my person. You fuck with him, you fuck with me. And I need that too. So of course the loyalty foundation is not cheating, right? That's like loyalty 101, not cheating, right? And I mean, like, not emotionally cheating, not physically cheating, not doing something that would put your partner in a position where it's like, dude, you don't even have my back, I am 100% Italian, yes. Matt Acoustic says, loyalty is a consistent choice to protect, prioritize, and stand by your partner. An action, word, and intention, even when it's inconvenient or difficult. That's a great one. Did you chat GPT that? Because I see the dashes. Kate, virtual cheating, right. Now you're talking about my ex-wife. Don't piss you off when you treat somebody right and it still don't work out. Doesn't it piss you off when you treat somebody right and it still doesn't work out? Yeah, of course it does. I'm sure. We're asking everybody, what is your definition of loyalty? I want to say, if somebody is like, oh, that guy was a dick to me. Back, like if I'm at a show and I'm like, oh, that guy's a dick to me, right? And your significant other goes, well, maybe he had a good reason to be. That's not loyal. That's a fucking jerk off. But you're like, oh, that guy was a dick to me, and you say, oh, that sucks, what happened? And you try to help you see the other side of it, then that's fine. I don't like when people start, especially your friends, or it could be anybody, who have your back at one point and then start turning on you and being like, well, maybe you should look at it this way. And then it's like, well, what kind of loyalty is that? But then there goes into also like, if somebody, hang on, I gotta get a tissue. If somebody has a consistent issue with everybody, then you gotta start questioning, all right, what's going on in this situation? You know, like, is it the person? Like, is it the person, or is it that, like, let's, for example, if I'm like, everybody hates me, and then like, it's because I'm doing effed up shit, then that's fine. That would make sense that like someone would, my loyal partner would be like, hey, maybe we should do some self-reflection. But if a dude, like some dude came to one of my shows and like, not really stalked me, he wanted a spot on my show, I didn't give it to him, and this was years ago, and then he came to the show and took pictures and sent them to me. It was a little creepy, and I like blocked him. Maybe I overreacted. But I was very protective of my brand at that. I was very protective of the one woman concept at that time, and not feeling like I could let somebody sidle in and take over like it was happening prior. So social media is definitely meant for jealousy. Social media is a fucking trigger for a lot of us. It's a trigger for me. I've talked about it. It is a trigger for me. Social media is horrible when it comes to relationships and letting go, because you can't, because it's always out there. That's where self-discipline comes into play. And like, you know, people looking at other people's pictures and figuring things out, and you know, all of that. I mean, loyalty to me is an over-encompassing ability to have somebody's back, both personally and professionally, to stand up for them. No, I'm not into the lifestyle, whatever that means. I gotta take my calcium, hang on. To have their back all the time, and to support them in everything they do. But also having the ability to say, look, this is where you're wrong, even though I love you, I want to help you. My calcium. What, social media? Loyalty takes understanding with one another, staying on track, and having your partner's best interests as a priority. Yes, I agree. All right, let's see. Hold on. So last year I applied for a New York Emmy. On a side note, when we're talking about loyalty, I think loyalty is a great topic for today. Oh, you mean the mobster lifestyle? I don't know nobody in a mob. Are you kidding me? What was your best divorce? Somebody asked. I have only had one divorce. Um, the virtual keeper. Want to get my wife to do it, but she's not into it. We got 20,006 subscribers. 20,006 subscribers. 20,006 subscribers. Eight. So, what's up, Patrick? I want to get my wife to do it, but she's not into it. What, swinging? No. Loyalty. If you're a loyal person, you are not, you have created boundaries. Yes, 20K. You've created boundaries that are healthy. You are establishing, like, this is my woman or my man, and ain't nobody is gonna mess with our love. And I was 27. We got engaged at like 25, 26. We dated from 23 and got married at 27. I think he was 25 when I met him though. He's a year and a half older than me. I'm not into the swinging lifestyle, no. So my point is, I feel like sometimes I'm too loyal of a partner because then I get my feelings hurt. If I think a small thing is like, and I don't mean it like cheating or anything like that. I mean like, oh, if I think, oh, this guy was effed up to me, and my partner's not like, yeah, screw that guy. My partner will be like, well, maybe you should have this outlook. Like, I get it, but like sometimes I just need somebody to stand behind me with a pitchfork, you know? That's a note I want to put down for one of my jokes, actually. So, because tonight is, so like, in other words, because I get it. I understand why people say, well, maybe you need to look at it from this perspective. But I don't know, there's some I just like a person who stands behind you and says, now we ride at dawn. Remember, what's her name? Hannah, what's her name? Who's the comedian? Her special's called We Ride at Dawn. Hannah Berner. And I like that title because, what did Zing say? A pitchfork. But pitchfork resembles the word of like, we ride at dawn. Because when you hear that phrase, we ride at dawn, that's what you envision. You envision horses and pitchforks and people with those like jowls, right? Like, I want my partner to be that loyal, be like, whatever you need, I'm behind you. I mean, not that he is. I'm saying in general. I'm talking generalization. First of all, I have one L in my name. Thank you. Feline Hornet. We ride now. We not waiting until dawn. I love that. That should be on a shirt. Oh, Zeke, that's funny. I'm gonna put that in the. I'm gonna pin that. Wait, I like that. We ride now. We not waiting until dawn. I love that. That's a good one. What's your loyalty quote? I don't just have your back. I have all your front too. Yo, that's funny. So when it comes to when it comes to loyalty, man, I think women especially, like, look at Spencer Pratt. First of all, I love Spencer Pratt. He's running for mayor in LA. He's a loyal, this is the kind of loyalty and support that man provides, Heidi Montag. He wears her t-shirt everywhere. That's what every woman wants their husband to do. Now I'm free from her anything, disrespect, cheat, anger. James, what did you say? James, I don't know what you mean you're free from her. What happened to her? Divorce is better than fake love. Oh, yeah, 100%. I think divorce, it's like I said, some people were saying, well, I don't understand. Would you get married for it just to get divorced? No. And that's probably maybe a joke I can start with, because that's a joke that I have had before, and sometimes it gets a hit, sometimes it doesn't. And I don't know if I can change it up, but it's like, I don't understand that concept is weird to me. It's like, it's not on my vision board. I didn't go to NYU and say, what's next, Michelle? Well, I got this great plan. I'm going to get divorced and move back home with my parents and lower my credit score to the point that even people in third world countries are like getting approved for homes. That's what I'm going to do. I'm exercising. We're talking and exercising. I'm stretching right now. And I'm also freezing, so we're going to do some more exercises on the bar. But you hear that crack? Loyalty is a big topic right now, and maybe we should put that as the title. 20K and loyalty. The loyalty that somebody has, and look, I have that from the bar in there. The loyalty that somebody has for you, I honestly believe that, here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put in the chat, loyalty, talking loyalty, loyalty and drinking coffee. Loyalty and coffee. Okay, here we go. What's up, Nico? We are almost at 100 likes in under 40 minutes. Let's go. We're going to get to 30 likes, 30 more likes in 3 minutes, because we're almost at 40 minutes. Gosh, it goes so fast when I'm talking to you guys too. And that's crazy because it feels like I've only been on 10 minutes. So we're doing some high kick stretches because I want to get this leg up higher than it has been getting up. Here, maybe we should do it this way so it's a little easier. Loyalty don't exist. I got cheated on by my girlfriend of 8 years brutally. The dude is Zach. I'm so sorry. Can you tell us a little bit of like, how did you find out? How did you find out that you were cheated on? I mean, that she cheated. Yeah, it's very hard to find loyalty. Also, besides people cheating, what other are forms of people being disloyal? Would you say talking behind someone's back is disloyal? I do stand up. Is making a joke about people in my life disloyal? If they know about it, it's not, I think. Hi, Mom Handle. How's it going? Hi, Rosie. What's up, Rosie? Look at our numbers. We're almost at 100 before 40 minutes. Come on, we got 2 minutes, and we're gonna get to 100. 2 minutes. We're gonna get to 100. Come on, we got this. 2 more minutes before 40 minutes. We're gonna get to 100 likes. We could do this. We could do this. We could do this. Do this. I'm freezing, so I'm just jumping and doing jumps in first. You guys ever notice this here? Oh, the older I get, the less I care about cheating. I'd rather be cheated on than have underhand manipulation. Can you explain that? Can you explain that, Mom Handle? Also, guys, March 28th, Chicago. Where are my Chicago people? Where are my Chicago people? Chinese culture, cheating is different. What does it mean in the Chinese culture to cheat? That you get a free like a free egg roll with your marriage? Like, no, I'm just joking. I'm just saying, like, what does that mean? Here's the ticket link for March 28th. We're putting it in the chat right now so that you guys have it. But anyone in Chicago, please hit that. Anyone in Chicago, please sit down. Oh wait, it's not. My microphone's not working. Oh wait, it's not. My microphone's not working. You guys. All right, it's not working. You guys, hang on a second. All right, here we go. Can you hear it now? All right, here we go. Can you hear it now? Hear me now? All right, here we go. Hear me now? Testing 1, 2. Hear me now? Testing 1, 2. All right. All right, so I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what sauce. Good morning, Mike. Hold on a second. What did he say? Gross. Okay, so mom handle. I'm so sorry I got this. Hi, guys. Let's do it. Come on. I interrupted. We can get to 100 likes before 60 minutes. I know we can. 100 likes, everybody. Hit that like button. We're talking about loyalty and what it means to you. We are at 20K now. We got a 20K in the Trainer Tribe. I'm so excited. So mom handle says, I got in a physical altercation with their father because I wanted a drag of his cigarette. I have smoked less than 4 cigarettes in past year. He promised me he would quit by the time our firstborn was 5. He turned 5 almost a decade ago. The problem is you believed him, and we all believe them. Is there anybody else too healthy to take vitamin? So the thing is, I shouldn't say that because there are men that you can believe, but his track record will show you if you could believe him. If you have dated somebody or been in a relationship with a man or a woman that is proven that they follow their word, then they'll do it. If they've proven they haven't, then they won't. James, what country are you in where they marry 4 ladies? Okay, so I mean, I just think it's funny that, like, I feel like you can't, guys act like, oh yeah, let's just have a different woman. You can't handle being in a relationship with 4 women, that's for sure. You know, like Neo's in a relationship with 3 women because, you know, he doesn't want to ever get divorced again. Please. What did you say? Cheating by husbands is not culturally allowed or legalized in modern China, as 95% of the public considers it unacceptable. Oh, I love that. While historical traditional views sometimes permitted concubinage. Yeah, I remember learning about concubines when we studied that in history. You were in Ethiopia. I do got some abs there. We got some abs. Is that why you divorced him? Do you get his house? No, this is not his house, actually. It's I rent. And we had a house and we sold it. So there we go. All right, we're going to do cat-cow standing up for a second. Ooh, that feels good. So we're talking about loyalty this morning. What is loyalty to you? What is loyalty? What does it look like? What does it sound like? And I always like to say, if someone who's loyal to me will be behind me regardless, even if they think I'm wrong, they'll tell me in closed doors, but they'll always support me. Like if my boyfriend called me up right now and said, I need your help, he would just have to turn around. I'd already be there. You know, did he? No. Who? No. Nobody did. I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, we can get to 100 before 16 minutes. We can do it. Hey. This week coming up, I have a show on Thursday. It's a fundraiser we're doing for like a high school project grad. It's a gig. I'm excited. Then next Wednesday, I am performing at Uncorked Wine Lounge in Totowa, New Jersey. And the following week, I am performing at St. Mark's Comedy Club and at the Bomb Shelter in New York City. Show me your stomach. No. Yeah, listen, sometimes I show you my abs because I'm always trying to be the healthiest version of myself. And we're stretching and we're kicking. My kicks are a big part of my stand-up. I go on stage and I'm like, hi. Oh, see, it already feels much better when I do that. What's up, Keith? Keith, yes, thank you. Keith and Rosie are my moderators in here right now. I am a stand-up comedian. So as I was saying, but loyalty is a big reason I think that can affect relationships, friendships, and marriages. Yes, Vibrant I am a comedian, quoted. So usually when someone does that, they're trying to make fun of me. But again, maybe that's another thing I'm starting to hear a lot of is when someone's like, glass half full. All right, well, here's a question for everybody. Do you see the glass half full or half empty? Why or why not? Check my website out. I just told you where am I performing. I just told you a second ago where I was performing this week. And tonight I am going to be participating in the open mic at the dojo, which is also right before the show that they do, and hopefully get my name pulled to get a spot on the show. No name clubs. Okay. Well, I've performed at some clubs that are not no names. And even if they are named or not no named. Oh, I just remembered. I performed at Zany's. Well, Classiest Nut, you're here. You got a live one, son. So Babs Comedy Club is March 28th. We're going to put that in the chat to make sure that everybody has their tickets. To get your tickets, who is in Chicago area? Get your tickets. Bhavana Beast East Killer Tofu. Welcome. You know, Abraham Lincoln, thank you for sending the party hat. You rock. You rock. You rock. Come on, we can get to 100 likes before 60 minutes. We can do this. Okay. So, yes, you got me. Listen, Classiest Nut, you literally have it all. Yay, Abraham. He figured it out, guys. He's got me covered. He understands my game. Loyalty. So the whole thing with that pitchfork phrase, I think it's so funny because it's like girl and my cousins are like that too. We have each other's back. It's like, that's my cousin. And it's like, we just kind of go off, even though we've bickered with each other. If you fuck with us, you fuck with the whole family. And that mentality of that we ride until dawn, especially if someone has broken somebody's heart, you know, we have their back and say, you deserve better. Listen, what my parents taught me is that, loyalty is just somebody that always has your back. You know, it's like somebody that always is there for you. It took a lot of begging for him. That's what it took. Always has your back, and like, you wake up and you feel no matter how I'm feeling, this person's going to have and support me. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to, if they tend to fall, I'm going to be there right there. That trustful feel, you know? I just found out how to take the Amtrak to Chicago from where I live in California. No, I'm doing it March 28th. Get your tickets now. Mom Handle makes a good point. She says she's never had anyone that was loyal to me. I'm still loyal to many that have done me dirty. So when you say you're still loyal to them, how are you showing your loyalty? Listen, it's time to start to give your energy to yourself then, and not to those people that don't deserve your energy. Right now in my life, I'm working on being more loyal to yourself. What does that look like, Rosie? And I'm pretty with the F. I mean, we all have seen what some women have dated, and that's a thing that everybody. Marcelo Hernandez did a joke about it in his set. Keeping their secrets. So updated my back, it feels a lot better than it has, but it's definitely still hurting. It means not putting others ahead of my own autonomy, own detriment. Yeah, that's important. Because I was going to say, you should have your back no matter what. What is such the big deal about being married? Well, here, I'll tell you, and I'll tell you guys right now, what do I think about being married? That I think that we get very excited when we're in love and we want to do the ultimate. Like, oh, I love this love so much. I mean, this is my idea. The thing, it's like when you're in love, you're like, what is the biggest point of our love? What do we bring this love to? What's the highest? People have a child, they get married, but then what? You just live life. If we took that marriage, I mean, and everybody loves a good celebration, right? So if you took the marriage and legality out of it, yeah, no, people, there would be it. It would just be like, all right, we're together. But I think marriage adds the component of like, this is really enforcing that our love means something even more than we feel it is. It's acknowledged to other people. But yeah, it becomes this societal norm that in our head, I think if we don't have it, we think, is there something wrong with us? I think for some people. Mark Madness says it holds you accountable and discipline in your opinion. Okay. I love this, Corn Dog Bassman says, being a family is the most timeless, ultimate status symbol. Oh, I like that. Right. So it's like, it's this ultimate symbol of, wow, look at you. Right. And the reality is, a lot of people become unhappy in certain relationships, but then they don't know what to do. Right. And then it becomes something where it's like, well, do I just stay for the children or stay because we've done it so long? What do we do? People get married are weak, that codependent requirement. Vibrant Die. Marriage shows other people you like each other. Love doesn't need a ring or contacts. True. Grin Media. Welcome, Grin Media. I've been with my husband for 16 years and we are not married. Oh, I love that. Talk to us about your relationship. I'm still making coffee Monday, right? Yes, Jane, what's up? Hot corn dog is a basement. No regrets? Loyalty should always be a two-way road, never a one-way road. Why would it be a one-way road? Right? I don't have my mat underneath me today. Loyalty is, fill the blank. Loyalty is, fill in the blank. One word. And some people like to say, throw that, well, if he's not marrying you, what is he doing, right? Have you ever heard that? I think other people's shit gets in our head too, and that fucks up with things. So here's a good redirect. Nobody can make you happy but yourself. And as silly, come on, we need one more like. As silly as that sounds, it is true. Because no matter what anybody says about marriage, you have to be the one that's convinced this is for me. We got to 101 likes before 60 minutes today, guys. Woohoo! 100 jumping jacks for 100 likes. No matter what happens in the world, at the end of the day, you know who you're alone with? You. You are alone with you. This is hard for me too. Hold on a second. I got married at 42, no kids. Still don't see why marriage is even a thing. It used to be a sacrament. Now it's a transaction with the courts. Oh, that's a whole nother thing. Marriage is a sacrament. Religion comes into play. Okay. Okay. So what did I do? 10 here? No, I do 30 now. So we did 100, got 100 likes under 6 minutes, under 60 minutes, and now we're doing 100 jumping jacks. So we're talking about loyalty this morning. Okay. And now we've kind of connected it to marriage, like why even get married, people say. I think marriage is a beautiful thing. I have an old school family that got married. My mom and dad loved each other. They didn't have the wedding they wanted, but they had the marriage that everybody else wanted because they loved each other. They were always the first couple on the dance floor, always, every wedding. Do you know what that taught me? And they loved dancing. And I was like, I want that. I want that with a partner. Now, nothing's perfect, right? They have their own issues, but that to me, and their coffee in the morning, their conversation, their bickering. My mom told me once, she goes, I miss, because my dad died 6 years ago. She goes, I miss it all. And I want that. I have a partner right now. I've been dating my boyfriend for 10 months, but what my parents taught me back in the day, it's like, I'm going to have a marriage. I'm not going to get divorced. That's not what I learned. That's not something I was like, oh, I want to get married just to get divorced. No. When I discovered that I was so unhappy, I was like, I don't want to live this way for my daughter to see me and my, at the time, husband fighting all the time. Right. Better to be married for legal reasons. Vulnerability says, trust me. Yeah, see, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the Instagram up. You can find me on Instagram as well. I got to do more content on my Instagram. I've been slacking a little bit. Not that I have been slacking. It's just, here. I got to throw up some stuff on there. All right. The trainer tribe is in full effect. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Grab you by the hair. What? I have to finish doing my jumping jacks. Hang on, guys. I think somebody, would you guys get rid of, what's his name? That guy that was in the chat. Just let him go for a second, Rosie, unless he does something. I want to be grabbed by the hair, she says. But Rosie, I think you guys took care of that other person, right? So at this point, I just start ignoring them because they want the attention. Dude, this thing is so annoying. You don't have enough to grab. Men need to go to a class to learn. She's funny. That's funny. I've been with somebody for about 10 months now. This is great. I love this crew today. Yes, let's get it. Let's get it popping. Yeah, I think I think loyalty is a topic for a joke too, because women have, I know, I have my muscle. Oh, yeah, my boyfriend muscles. Yes. He was in the chat yesterday at the end of the stream. They were coming back from working out, and then they had, oh, hi, Jake, she says. 107 in the chat. Let's go. 120, I mean. So, yeah, I have some things I want to work on with my set. Like I have a 20-minute set I have to do on Thursday, and I have to practice that. I have to practice that so that I know what I want to have it to the point where it's just full laughter. It's not like I haven't done my 20-minute set in a while. So I've been doing 12-minute, 10-minute sets. So I want to be on point for Thursday. Is a monogamous relationship sustainable? Truly, I would hope so. And that's what concerns me, because it's like, well, you don't want to get bored in a relationship. You want to keep experience things with your partner. This is our partner for the month on Divorce Diaries channel, Cedar Rose Vineyards. You can get 10% off of the wine. I have Brad Pittles who bought some, which I appreciate him greatly. Great question. How long did it take me to build that much material? So I started doing stand-up. I took a class at the end of 2016. I didn't start doing it like every day, probably until the pandemic. I did it. I like wrote and I practiced, but I didn't start really investing myself every day. And I also have been an actor for a long period of time, since in college. So to juggle both and qualify the time for each, I'd say in the last 6 years, I've just been dedicating as much time as I can to stand up. So it's taken that 8 years, 9, 10 years of working all my material into 20, a 5, a 10, a 20, an hour. But I don't think my hour is tight. I think my 5 and my 10 are good. And I think my 20 is getting there. I can do them 100%. I can do them and they can be good. And I've done an hour before, and my show is an hour. But I think getting to the point where you're like at the level of like where I saw Leslie Jones or Pete Corielli or Tom Segura. No, I'm not there yet. I have to keep putting in the time and into my craft, which is why every day I have been writing and rehearsing my stand-up, not just when I have a show or, oh, I did it today, but I didn't do it yesterday. Yesterday was a little slower, I will say. I ran my set. I ran my 1 minute. But I honestly, I think yesterday was like an off day. So I have to catch up today and do more time. Monogamy isn't for everyone. It certainly is ideal. It's safer and more meaningful, but some men have urges with other women. Yeah, unfortunately, they fulfill those urges too. They don't listen to their brain. They listen to this brain. Acting, gotcha. But did you take stand-up classes or books or going to shows or just watching? I took a stand-up class at Caroline's to start. And that gives you a showcase at the end of the class. So you get a performance and a tape from it. And then I just kept doing it. I did the class, I think, one more time. Did I take it again? Yeah, I took it again. And then I kept doing it. You don't have to take a class. You can just go to an open mic to learn. But, you know, the more you learn, because the class really was basically every week, like an open mic with notes and feedback. Yeah, and especially if you're practicing every day, you're getting better and better with each step. You know, you're not just I'm gonna put this up here. Did I do the 100 jumping jacks, guys? Did I finish them? You're doing it every day and you're getting better and better and better. That's it, period, end of story. Yes, you put together a 5-minute set at the end of the class. So by the end of the class, you had a 5-minute and you did it for the showcase. Now today I'm going to this open mic and we're doing only 3 minutes. And then they want us to riff off of a topic. So we're going to practice that in the chat today. Good morning, Edwin. Let me just see something. And I also really badly have to sell tickets. I don't know. Run set. I stopped at 21? No, I didn't. I stopped at 51. No, I stopped at 51 then. If I didn't fit. Good morning, last year. Okay, I'll keep doing them. I didn't stop. I definitely did 50. Then I didn't stop. Here. Does anyone know if I continue doing them? All right. So we're talking about loyalty. All right, hang on. I have to. All right, I'll wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 100 jumping jacks. We got to 100 likes. I forgot. I stopped at 50. I have to keep going. 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 51. There's 101 altogether. Great. Good morning, Sim and Morty. That's all right. I need the extra workout today. Corn Dog, I'm glad I'm motivating you. Let's go. Go to an open mic. Where is everybody based out of? Put your city and your town. If you're in Chicago, please come to the Chicago show, March 28th. I'm going to have to re-put that one in the chat because Cedar Rose Vineyards is our sponsor. Well, they're our partner. You can get 10% off using the code Divorce Diaries. But I also have to sell tickets to my Chicago show. It's really in Forest Park, right outside of Chicago. Get your tickets. The live Divorce Diaries. Portland, Oregon. Why do you think dreams die there, Kathy? Kathy, can't wait to tell people I watched in the early days of YouTube. Did you watch me when I first had? I don't think I had live stream, but I tried. Maybe I tried on the horizontal before they did the vertical streams. I'm funny, but need some structure, procedures, really put it all together, you know? Yes. How do you put it all together? So how you put it all, okay, our view duration's down, but that's okay. I always like to start with just like think, like when I write scripts, it's like, is this going to hit an audience, right? Is this a funny quip? I'm a single mom. This is why I dress like the slutty babysitter. That's an opener I usually come up with. Or like an opener, that's how I was taught when I first took the class, was like, come up with something that makes fun of yourself when you open your set, you know? Like, I know I look like Skeletor, but at least Skeletor has a nice six-pack, you know? I may not have lips, but my forehead makes up for it. You know, and stuff like that. And it's not like stuff that you have to, like, also, I start with, I have a comedy show called Divorce Diaries. Some people get offended by this. Like, what's so funny about divorce? People go, divorce leaves a bad taste in people's mouth. Now, by the way, so does sperm. And I do this sperm joke, but funny, but stand-up is a whole other ballgame. It is. It's a completely other ballgame. Also, yeah, I know. I tend to look a little like Skeletor. All right with it. I also think that like I have just this ADHD as I get older, and I'm not diagnosed with it, but it's gotten worse. Like I'm on my period, I have perimenopause, whatever. I am not diagnosed with perimenopause either. Because one doctor said 10 years from now, another doctor said, no, you'll probably be going through it now. Not menopause. Perimenopause is this new fucking term that people have come up with to just call women crazy again. oh, is this why she's acting crazy? Because she's perimenopause? My boyfriend's just like, you've been dealing with your period for years. Like another thing he says to get over it. It's like, we understand hormones are, or control it. It's not that easy. It isn't. It's like, control it. Like, what is there? There's no crying in baseball. That's what I feel like he like, there's no crying in baseball. That's the kind of thing he is when you're doing your period. Like, is that what's the quote? There's no crying in baseball. Is that a quote? Yeah, it's from A League of Our Own, right? And who says it? And it's like, when I tried to explain to my boyfriend I'm emotional because of my period, he was like, "You're 44. You should learn by now how to control it." I don't know. What do you guys think? Tom Hanks says it. I could try that as a joke, but I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna hit. Loyalty, and then we're gonna do a new joke. Loyalty for a woman is not cheating, not forgetting a birthday, and if she says, "Don't you agree?" you're behind her with a pitchfork. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of loyalty women want. They don't want just the no cheat. They want, yes, they don't want you to cheat. They want you to be there for them, but they also want you, if you're upset about somebody did for you, they want their man to be there with a pitchfork, and like, you don't even ride at dawn, you ride now. Thank you for the joke. Not the joke, for the bit. Who said that line? Corn dog, did you say that? No, who said it? Zinc? Zinc, you said it, I think. Yeah, I know. I don't even know if I want to go near what's going on in Iran. What are the most least civilized places in the planet? I'm just curious. It's not. It's yes, you can. No, but he's right to an extent. Like, there's a lot of comics that go for the jugular and are trying to go against the whole woke stuff. Howdy, good morning, Jay Adventures. So it's a whole thing though. You got to be careful though saying it on YouTube. You don't want to hurt your, channel. Good morning, Rod Wilson. How are you? Welcome. So we're talking about new jokes. Loyalty. What was the other one we were just saying? So we're talking about new jokes, loyalty, pitchfork. I like that. Like, if you order, this is how loyal a woman wants you to be. If you order meals at a restaurant and your meal comes before hers and you start eating, you're dead to her. Is that something? Celebs in the spotlight. Everybody hates Nicki Minaj now. That's all I just keep thinking, right? Is that what's happening? Celebs in the spotlight. All these celebrity women in their 50s that don't age. Fuck you. I mean, like, damn. I wish. Jennifer Aniston, they look the same. I will say, like, some of them don't, and I appreciate that for us regular people. Here's the thing. This is another thing. Like, my boyfriend always likes to, and this is like, I feel bad. And I'm like, well, how do I improve it? I don't know people's names in the lyrics from certain movies or songs, and this keeps coming up, and it's like, enough already. Like, he quoted Mean Girls the other day, and I felt, and he's like, "It's Mean Girls, Michelle." I'm like, okay. Every time, like, I don't remember. I'm not good at trivia. That's the joke. I am horrible at trivia. But I'll try. right? Like if you ask me, even Bravo, and I'm a big Bravo fan, I'm still not great at trivia. Yeah, Jennifer Aniston, the only reason why she don't age is because she don't have kids. But then there's Halle Berry, right? I have not watched the new Taylor Tomlinson special. How fresh is it? Oh, everybody's got a new special out. My God. And there's nothing wrong with that. I have to use the little girl's room. So we're going to put, hold on. Did you guys see my new sneakers? How cute are these? Did you guys see them? $94. Way too much money, but I needed new sneakers. It's bad or it's good? Taco Bell? What does Taco Bell have to do with loyalty? You'll always get the shits every time you have it? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty messed up. All the stuff that's coming out of Epstein's Island. All right, I'll be right back. We're gonna put a poll. What's the one? All right, I have to do 2 minutes of, he said was it 2 minutes of straight material and 1 minute of a riff. So I need to do 1 minute of all old material and 1 minute of new material. So what should my new material be about? Put it in the chat. What should my new material be about? Put it in the chat. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, so let's talk about what we just wrote in there. Ah, shit. My trophy fell. Hang on. Okay. This is a trophy I got for Divorce Diaries when I first came out. Same with everyone, but you can mention that the whole change part and hitting a riddle doesn't have the small chest. Sounds good. Yeah. Hi, Kate. Yeah, I do think we don't give enough attention to our military people that can help fighting for our country and countries, other people's countries. You know what I mean? I think. Is it off? Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2. Can you hear? Yes, no, maybe so. Nah. Okay. Is it better? Okay. Now, I am horrible at trivia, and every chance I get, I've noticed that, like, I get made fun of about it. I'm not good at it, and I have to like own it and not be sensitive about it. And I think that's where I'm at. Maybe I need to start, instead of waking up with anxiety about the thoughts in my head, like read. I do read, but I'm saying like I have too many things going on inside my head where I get distracted or focus on weird shit, you know? All right, so we're gonna do our back bend stretches. And should I do the pullover? My boyfriend makes fun of me a lot. Not makes fun of, but he just teases me about it, I guess. Hillary Clinton is in the lead. Okay. Which topic should I put a joke in my set about? Hillary Clinton it is. I'll do the Hillary Clinton joke. Love it. All right, so Hillary Clinton it is for the record. Did it. Let's go. Feels good. Love working out. It just puts such a good, better mindset on your body. Okay. There we go. I use these. Hey. That hurt. We don't want to hurt the back again. Start for attention. Ah! Well, listen. Okay. This is the back stuff that I was talking about. Ooh, that's good. Okay. Well, if you guys haven't been following the show, I started off as a dancer when I was a kid, and I want to get back into dance auditions. I did one dance audition too, actually. Didn't get it, but I want to get back. I want to do some more dance auditions, and I want to potentially be on Broadway someday, so that that was a big goal of mine when I was in college, was to be on Broadway. And I would love that to happen. That is a goal of mine, to make that happen in my lifetime, to be
to be in a Broadway show, to be cast in a Broadway show. I just don't know how to lift my whole body up and over. I don't have the arm strength. I don't. I don't know how to get my legs up and over. What is it? I gotta research the whole Hillary Clinton thing. I don't. You listen. Okay, so everyone wants me to do a joke tonight about Hillary Clinton. I'll try. I'll do it. I'm built like the Hamburglar. Love. Keith would love to see. I have a hard time looking up the files. I know you have to access it. You have to sit and read it. Listen, I think it's crazy that we can all see those files, right? And that they were released. And you can't say it's not just the right. It's not just the left. It's both sides. All right, well, let me look it up first. I want to see what it is exactly because I got to make a joke about it. Sorry about that. So I also am on X. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know if everybody goes on there. Oh, what? Underage girls. What? All right, so what did she say in the Epstein statement? Ghislaine Maxwell's attended her daughter's Chelsea wedding. Oh, okay. Hi, I don't know what Hillary returns. I don't understand. So what is Hillary? They're saying Hillary Clinton did what? What are they saying that she did? That's what I have to ask you. I just don't know. What did she do? Because it seems like this is all everyone's like, oh, she was here and this. Okay, what did she do? What are they saying Hillary did? Hillary Clinton, this bitch shares a birthday with me. She said she didn't know Epstein was an acquaintance with this girl. Right. It says that the woman, it says she didn't know him. She never flew on the plane. Who's Ghislaine, whatever. Is that the guy's girlfriend? And that she was only a +1 at the daughter's wedding. I'm going to tell you right now. I still think Chelsea, Hillary Clinton feels like a lesbian. I'm just saying, I don't feel, she doesn't give off vibes that she liked to bang him. Do you know what I mean? I also feel like that's why she stayed, because like, I don't like him anyway, so why am I? It says Hillary Clinton, she's back in the political scene. I'm not sure what she'll be brought to justice for, since my She gave a closed-door disposition before the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee. But it says it was almost all news articles. Yeah, that's where I'm confused. So these files are just, right? I do like don't just she just gives off lesbian vibes. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but it just feels like she's not. And what does that mean? Okay, so maybe that's not the right word. I'm just saying I don't feel like, I don't know. Is that the wrong thing to say? I'm saying, not saying in a bad way. I'm saying it doesn't feel like, I feel like a woman, if she was in love with Bill Clinton, would have been like, no, I'm leaving you when you're done with the presidential, like they're still together. Do you guys hear that? Oh, okay, it's in the car. I was gonna say, it sounds like it's right there. I don't know. I'm very confused. It's someone says this writes, I don't read stuff like that because it makes my brain do things I don't want it to do, like think. That's from USA Today. I don't know, man. There's just so many. A photograph shows late US president with the late financier on the House Oversight. I don't know. Because you have compelling to testify that I have no knowledge that would have served in order to attract attention. I'm a little confused because it feels like these Epstein files, they just articles with people's information. I don't understand what they are. Yeah, it feels like, yeah, love to all as well. To you as well, Keith. All right, so let's just take a moment here. I want to do a roast on, I think I'm just confused when they say the Epstein files. These are documents that suggest criminal activity from all these people, I'm assuming, right? Correct? No? Okay. Here are what we're going to do. To bring this on a lighter note, we talked about loyalty. Okay. At the beginning of this, we talked about loyalty, what that is in a relationship, what that looks like, what that feels like, what that sounds like. And I really do feel that whole mantra of, you got my back. You got my back 100%, no matter what happens. You were standing there with the pitchfork. I like the pitchfork analogy. I'm sorry. I think it's funny. And we're ready to go. So we're going to take the next 2 minutes, put a comment in the chat and I'll roast it. I'm really not great at roasting, but we're going to do a rant on it. So put a word in the chat and I'll do a rant on it. Go. The Republican has my bucks. Nobody has my bucks. I don't got no money myself. But yes, they do. What's up, Lunar Beam? Lunar Beam with the super chats yesterday. I'm just going to give you one. Boom. Lunar Beam does it every time. We've had 0 super chats today, but we have hit our 20K. Well, I said I would do a snow angel, but I can do, since there's not enough snow left, I can do a high kick. How about that? We'll do a high kick. I'm going to do a high kick for everybody. and we'll make it happen. Hold on. We're gonna bring you guys outside and I'm gonna do the high kick for you. Okay? No, it's all right. You gotta like my content too. I just am I on medication? No. But are you? Joke. Mom Handle has a joke, everybody. What do you get when a lie and a truth are in bed? A hoax? Okay. Mr. Bean. I hated that show. That guy was weird. One of my best friends in high school was like, he's so funny. I'm like, he's just weird. Mr. Bean. Like, what was that? How is that show? How is that show on the air for so long? I'm going to do a high kick in my pink Nikes for 20K. Let's put another topic in the chat and I'll do a riff on it. Go. Go, go, go. Mr. Bean is European humor. That means, I do know what it means. It means like a different kind of humor, which is like not slapstick. Maybe it's like slapstick though. Mr. Bean, he's funny. Crash. All right, I'm sorry. No, all right. Yeah. I guess I have to rewatch it. I just never understood the humor as much. Mr. Magoo. Yeah. I'm not really underneath Mr. Bean. Not that I want to get underneath Mr. Bean. Thank you for the 100. Thank you, Swimming Pole. Swimming Pole, thank you so much for the 100. I appreciate that. Guys, don't forget to keep hitting the heart button. That does help the numbers a lot too. Yeah, Sean, thank you. Thank you, Sean, for sticking up for my... No, I'm joking. You guys don't have to like everything I like. I'm going to just busting. Oh, I forgot I left this here. All right, let's do it. Thank you, Jamie Drew, for the 100. Yes, to 20K. All right, everybody, ready? I'm going to have to do a video for this. All right. Yes, to 20K. Woohoo! Yes, 20K. Boop, thank you. Let's see. Thank you, Swimming Pole. Thank you guys for helping me get to 20K. Mwah. Woo! Thank you guys for helping me get to 20K. Yes! All right, so did I do it? I don't know. Okay, I have to, it says at least 1 minute. I have to try it again. All right, guys, I just want to thank you for helping me get to 20K. Mwah. Thank you guys for helping me get to 20K. Woo! Yes, 20K, baby. Ooh. Bow, bow, bow. I thought I did 1 minute. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Going back inside. I need to bring this shovel in. Thank you for the 100. You rock, Sean. Who is it? Oh, no, Swimming Pole. Thank you for that. My boyfriend's like, you need to get a mirror for your room. I'm like, okay, you're gonna buy it? I do. I felt bad. I was like, yeah, I do. I need a mirror. My room is like a college dorm. I don't even have a mirror in there. Well, I want to get a partnership. Thank you guys. Hey, for the heart. Ralph Patrick, thank you for the floating heart. Hey. Thank you for, I love my new Nikes. I will say it's hard to show them with my boyfriend's socks on them. No, it's not hard to show them with my boyfriend's socks. It's just hard to show them because I'm not, thank you so much, swimming pole. See? Swimming pole, thank you for the 100. I don't really ever wear a scarf anymore. That jacket's pretty warm. It's pretty warm outside. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the all ball game. Thank you. I don't know why I was singing that song. I wish if I went on musical theater auditions, they could just let me sing whatever I wanted to. But I would still get nervous. Thank you for the 100. Swimming pool, you're amazing. Thank you for all the 100s. Appreciate you. All right, so I do have to go. I love you guys. Stay tuned for more. Mwah. Thanks, Mom Handle. Mom Handle, thank you for joining us. Rosie, Keith, thank you always as moderating and being great moderators. Swimming pole, thank you so much for the 100s. Oh, now I can't leave. You keep sending 100s. No, I don't have to leave. You can keep sending them, though. Right back at you, vulnerability. Thank you for joining. Guys, stay tuned for more. I love you. Keep it posted about what happens tonight. And Corn Dog, thank you for joining us as well. He keeps sending these 100s. Ha, he, hey. So I got to work on a Hillary Clinton joke for you guys for later. 100? I can't get off because he keeps doing the 100. I love it. Keep it going. 100. Oh, I got to get back. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Keep hitting that like button. Oh, if you want Divorce Diaries, Cash App, and Venmo too, you could always donate there as well to the show. Love you guys. Stay tuned for more. Mwah. Oh, okay. High kick. Boom. Thank you, Swimming Pool.